Hi, good evening all. Game day. The boys are back in action in Philadelphia to take on the Flyers. Looking for our second win in a row. Coming up. Okay. So the boys are going to attempt to win a few in a row. So let's see what happens today, guys. This should be a good one. The Flyers are surprising many. Hold on, I got a chip on my screen. I'm just noticing now on the plastic. So the game's at 7 o'clock, and Luukkonen will get the start. I double-checked that before I flipped open the camera. And you know what? It's going to be fun to see what goes on in this one, because we looked so good last game that could there be a letdown into this game? But we're on the road, so I trust them more on the road. And I know we're not spectacular yet on the road, but I still have that thing in me where I trust them more on the road still. So right now the boys, even though, guys, we're 3-3 at home, we're 1-2 on the road. Let's see if we fall to 1-3. You know, this was what I was talking about this year. I'm not too sure about them being as good as last year, on the road, but I still think we should be good on the road. We kind of established that part last year. So this is it. If we can win this, we're 500, and we can just look at these 10 games, like learn, and see what happens in the next 10. You know, it was a rough October, folks. You know, there's no lie about that, but we ended it on a high note, a real high note, a game that I don't think many of us seen coming. I didn't think they were going to play that good last game. So, oh my God, I had my hands in glue all morning, so I'm just trying to get myself together here. Okay, let's just look at a few things, guys, going into this. They mentioned this on the Sabres site. Dahlin enters tonight's game riding a career-high 8-game point streak. Now, if Dahlin gets another 7 or 8 games, he'll be the talk of the league. If this continues, right now it's a quiet thing, nobody's really, but what if this goes into 15, 16 games? All of a sudden, you know, the eyes of the league will be on Dahlin again this year, like they were last year with that start with all the goals in the first 5-6 games, remember? So he has goals in his last 2 games, and right now he's back. Skinner is on a 5-game point streak. Skinner's been, I find, good all year, folks. Really, Skinner is, my goodness, he's just so much better without Kruger as his coach. Alex Tuck, Owen Power, Tage Thompson, and Yoki Haru, the last 3 games, 3-game point streaks going on for them. Peterka has scored in his last 2 games. Now, the Flyers have lost 4 of their last 5 after starting 3-1. So we got to keep an eye on that going into this game. Right now, the Flyers are 4-4-1, which is a good start for them, guys. Most of their fans will take 500 in a heartbeat. Most of them won't be happy with 500 because it'll screw up their draft chances. But, you know, they've lost their last 2. And their goal differential is it's a +2. And the Sabres are even now in the goals, folks. 27 for, 27 against. Nice to see. You know, that's nice to see. So look, we're 1-2 on the road. We won our last outing. The Flyers are 3-2 at home. They lost their last 2 outings. So this should be, you know, but they're 3-2 at home, even though they lost their last 2 outings. This should be a good one, guys. Really. I mean, the Flyers and Sabres, historically speaking, has always been kind of a bitter rivalry. I think many of us, because of the 75 finals, I think many veteran followers of the team will agree with that. We're just never going to let go of that. we're never going to let go of 75. So it's one of those things, while I'm alive on this earth, no, I'll probably never get over that till I see them win a Stanley Cup. That in 2006 stand out for me as heartbreaks that I cannot imagine. I don't want to live again. But 75, I was a kid. They were a young team. Now, you know what? We've suffered, folks, for a good decade now. It's time for some good times to come again. And why not the best times in our history be around the corner just after getting through the worst era in our history? Because that was, without a doubt, folks, The worst era in Buffalo Sabres history that's behind us right now. And especially if we make the playoffs this year. So look at it this way, guys. Let's have the mentality. We need to win this game to get into the playoffs this year. That's it. All right, guys, I'll see you in tonight's game. Go boys. Hopefully they'll just walk right in there and just wrap it up early, I'm hoping. I'm hoping to run away with this game. We haven't run away with a game yet this year. I feel we're due for that to happen. See you in the post game.